All right, part two. Let's talk about discipline. And when I think of discipline, actually, I just heard the gong. I'll talk about that in a short thing. When I think of discipline, I think of one man who is Jocko Willink. And let's get his picture back up here on the screen. If you think about Jocko Willink, he's the U.S. Navy SEAL. Look in that man's eyes. This man is all about discipline. And I was very fortunate enough to meet with Jocko. This was back in the old London Real Studios. This is 4 or 5 years ago. I know I'm looking a little younger there. And I was honored that Jocko was there. Jocko had a massive effect on me. We started taking extreme ownership in the studio. I'm a massive fan of everything Jocko does. And he is all about discipline, and he embodies discipline. By the way, that was the gong that just got hit. So we have just accepted another person into the DeFi Accelerator group. So congratulations. Again, we are very choosy about who we accept, and we appreciate you jumping into this ecosystem. By the way, whoever just joined, and I'll get your name in just a second, I need you to get into our e-learning platform. I need you to post your introduction video. I need you to get into the accountability doc. I need you to put the calendar calls into your calendar, because we're getting this kick-started soon, and I'll be talking to you live on June 21st. So let's talk about discipline, all right? Have you ever wondered why 95% of crypto day traders lose money? Think about it. Have you ever wondered why? Because they're sheep, and sheep get slaughtered. And like Jocko said, every battle is won before it's ever fought. Because if you know what you're doing, you go in with a game plan, and you go in with discipline, and you go in with scenarios in case the plan doesn't work out as you wished. This is how the proper traders do it. They always think about the scenarios, but they also realize that they don't let their emotions come into play. And that's where we created the stop loss order. And again, let me put this on screen and take a time and look at this. And again, what we see here in this jagged piece is the price of anything. It could be Bitcoin, Ethereum, it could be one of these DeFi platforms, it could be currency, S&P futures, whatever. And you can see that we've bought, and of course when you buy, you want it to go higher because we're trying to make money. As soon as you buy though, you put that stop loss order in. You see that dashed line underneath there. That's your stop loss order, and it simply means this. It's a programmed trade, which means no matter what happens out there, it doesn't matter if I get hit by a bus, it doesn't matter if I lose my leg, it doesn't matter if Elon Musk tweets about the asset that I've just put on, it doesn't matter about anything. It doesn't matter if I get angry or emotional or sad. It means simply this, that if the price of that asset drops below the stop loss, then it liquidates that instrument and you're out of your trade. That's what it means. It means that you have stopped your losses. It means you will not be taken to the cleaners. You will not lose everything, but your loss will be stopped at this point. So you know what your loss is going in, which means every trade that you put on, you know, is not going to ruin you forever. And again, as Jocko said, you win a few, you lose a few, but you keep on fighting. The key is your capital reserves, as Gordon said later in that movie, which means this. If you lose all of your money on one trade that you didn't put a stop in, then guess what? You don't get to trade anymore. So by putting those stops in, you know that you can place that trade, and then you can move on to the next trade. And again, I said this before, and I'll say this again. This is trading. This is not Netflix. Don't do it for the entertainment. Don't do it for the endorphin rush. This results in emotional decision-making, painful losses, and it results in tears. Instead, stay disciplined and put in your non-negotiable stop-loss orders. This is what's going to create long-term success. And so often I see people that pull open their app, right? You know, we've all done it. You pull open the app and you're checking Binance, you're checking Coinbase. Am I up? Am I down? Have I made money since I bought the currency 4 years ago? Who cares? If you're a seasoned, experienced trader, you don't check your prices during the day because you know what's going to happen. Your stop loss takes you out, or perhaps at the end of the day, you check the markets and see how you're doing and decide if you're going to reevaluate your strategy. But you're not checking the market every 5 minutes for your cheap endorphin rush, okay? That's what people do who check Twitter during the day to see who's canceling other people. That's what people do who watch stupid videos on YouTube. This is not how you trade the markets, all right? So let me just make that clear. Stop loss orders take the emotion out of trading. If you're a seasoned trader, every single trade has a stop loss to it.